Yo, before the video even start, my guy, I'm gonna say F every cousin in this video, my guy. Yeah, F them all, my guy. I got no remorse with these type of people at all, my guy. If it was up to me, I'd find each one of their graveyard and take a big ass dump on each one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel about all these cousins that in this type of behavior, bro. It's weird as hell, sick as a motherfucker. Yeah, man, F all these cousins, my guy. I can't say the F word. I can't curse, so I gotta use the letters. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this job, man, I hate people like this, my guy, from the core. I don't want these cousins that believe the justice system. What they do to these cousins, put them behind a punk ass bar, ain't enough. They need more. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, these dudes up out of here, bro. Send them to hell where they belong. Fuck, put them in a cell, my God. It's not enough for me, big cousin. You know what I'm saying? You take one of mine, you do the dirty with one of mine. Motherfucker, I'm gonna be going in the jail cell with you, big cousin, just so I can get your ass up out of here. I'm gonna commit a crime just so I can have a personal cell with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up out of here, man. The justice system always been cheeks, in my opinion, big cousin. But anyway, my guy, yes. Thanks to all the people that got rid of these morons and these sick bastards in this video. Shout out to all those, shout out to them. Anyway, my guy, I'm a little amped up, my guy, cause I just woke up. But let's get into this goddamn video, my guy. This should be a banger. 1, 2, 3.
Well, if it's all right, I'd like to tell you where it started.
Go ahead.
All right, well, he was my bunkie, and I had found out that he was in prison for child molestation. So that night he was trying to justify why he did it, and I just told him to be quiet, and he would have to leave in the morning to find a new cell. But he continued to talk about it and try to justify it, so I wrapped a cord around his neck and I took his life.
This is Steven Sanderson, an inmate at the Saginaw Correctional Facility in Freeland.
Punk ass talking about I'm trying to justify what you did. Ain't no justification to why you did what you did. My God, I did the same thing. Man, shut up, nigga. I done went hot. I'm gonna let the video play,
And
my guy, fighting going off in the
killer
video.
of his fellow inmate Theodore
you look like a weirdo.
convicted child molester.
Oh, this nigga ugly as fuck. Bro, who let this nigga around their kids? Come on. He look like he a weirdo, bro. Dude face life ain't been good to this dude, my guy. I done got his ass up out of here just solely off his looks. Put me in the cell with this creep. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna strangle his ass just by his... Look like a wrinkled ball sack, man.
When Steven was agitated by Dyer's stories of crime, he took the opportunity and did what he thought was best in the time given. Steven has won himself a place among dozens of inmates around the world who can't even stand to be in the same room as a child molester. Because to them, a prison sentence is not any different from a death sentence. In this video, we're taking you through the stories of some of the most high-profile child molesters who were killed or brutally attacked in jail. Let's get started. Richard Huckle, Britain's worst pedophile. This is Richard William Huckle, an Englishman who worked as a freelance photographer in Malaysia and participated in the local community before moving there permanently in 2010. He hoped to establish himself as a successful photographer and build a reputation in the community. Huckle also worked part-time for the Nike football club in Malaysia. But even with such a full schedule, he made time for his crime. In 2014, the police discovered a network of pedophiles operating on a dark web network called the Love Zone. They identified a member who always made posts using the greeting, "Hias," and had a distinctive freckle on one of his fingers. The police assumed the identity of the member Shannon McCool and used his website to catch other pedophiles. They rescued 85 children from ongoing abuse and arrested hundreds of pedophiles, one of which was yours truly. Due to the number of children he had abused and the attitude of his posts, the police discovered his real identity and alerted the National Crime Agency. And Huckle was arrested at Gatwick Airport on December 19, 2014. Huckle had no criminal record, and the police released him on bail under the condition that he lives with his parents. However, his mother confronted him about the allegations, and he drunkenly admitted to raping children aged 3 to 13. After which his parents contacted the police and implored them to arrest him. He was rearrested and charged with 91 counts. He was denied bail by the police and imprisoned at
That's a real mom right there, my guy. Most parents, they weirdos too, my guy. Cause I seen a lot of videos with these sting operations, my guy. You got a lot of family members who trying to defend this shit. That's a real mom right there. Shout out to her, my guy. Cause me personally, my son got his ass whooped that day. He wouldn't have gotten an order named ass whooped, bro. You say you just do what? You casually talking about it? Man, let me calm down, big cousin. Like, get you. Bro, I hate hate these type of
HMP
people, dog.
Lewis before being transferred to HMP Belmarsh in London to await trial.
And nothing never happened to me, big cousin, but it's just the thought of somebody could just harm somebody else, my God, just take the innocence away, just piss me the fuck off. Like, just like, bro, you don't have to go through certain situations just to feel some remorse for certain people. Like I fucking hate Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. I still hate that punk ass cousin. I don't even know the sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I hate Jeffrey Dahmer. I hate Ted Bundy. Fuck them both.
At an initial hearing at the Old Bailey in January of 2016, Huckle pled not guilty to all 91 charges, which took over an hour to read.
91, God!
During a preliminary trial hearing in April, Huckle pled guilty to 71 of the 91 charges he was facing after a request to watch all of the evidence against him in court. His victims ranged in age from 6 months to 12 years old. He boasted about his crimes to other pedophiles, posting such comments as, quote, "Hit the jackpot. A 3-year-old girl as loyal to me as my dog and nobody seemed to care. Impoverished kids are definitely much easier to seduce than middle-class kids." In the end, Richard Huckle was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 25 years, making him one of the UK's most prolific child sex offenders. His crimes shocked the nation, and his case was widely covered by the media. But the dark story didn't end there. In the years that followed Huckle's conviction, it emerged that he had made plans to abuse more children in the Philippines. The true scale of Huckle's depravity was only fully understood after his death. In October of 2019, he was found dead in his prison cell, having been stabbed to death by a fellow inmate. The killer inmate...
Hey, I just was saying that in my head, my guy. I would have to shank this dude, my guy. Yeah, he just was a complete menace. Ain't no use for this dude no more in life, my guy. Like, I had to shank this dude, dog. I just said, I just was thinking about that in my head, like, damn, I had to get this dude up out of here, dog. Just to see this dude's face pisses me off.
Inmate, Paul Fitzgerald, was said to have attacked as revenge for Huckle's crimes against children. The tragic and dark story of Richard Huckle serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity and the damage that can be caused by those who seek to harm the innocent. Roy William Whiting.
Oh! Speaking of ugly bastards, he one of the ones. This dude ugly as a fuck. God damn, man. I know he did not smile like, he looked like a weirdo, bro. Like, just, like, bro, certain people just fit certain descriptions, dog. I look at this one dude, he'll give me nightmares, bro. I won't let him come nowhere near me, bro. He come near me, he getting punched in the face. Make him lose a more couple of teeth. Bro, my whole speech is fucking up, my guy. I'm pissed off, my guy. Like, I just had to beat dude up just by his appearance alone, my guy. Like, holy shit, this dude look creepy. Like damn, my guy, you trying to attack kids? Your stupid ass should have got you when they got an audition to a horror movie at this beat, my guy. Because you could be Leatherface at this beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is a real life Leatherface. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be friends with Leatherface than this weirdo. Never mind. You know, they both are fucking creep the hell out of me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
This is Sarah Payne, a harmless 8-year-old girl with the sweetest of smiles who was playing hide-and-seek with her siblings, Lee, Luke, and Charlotte, at her grandparents' house in Kingston Gorse, West Sussex. Sarah had hit her head and ran off crying, just meters away from her older brothers who were out of sight. A frantic search began, but the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into 16 agonizing days. Finally, her naked body was discovered in a shallow grave a few miles away, her angelic face forever frozen in terror and pain. The police immediately launched a manhunt, determined to bring the monster responsible to justice. But as the investigation dragged on, hope began to fade. It wasn't until months later that they finally had a suspect in their sights. Yours truly. Roy was arrested several weeks later after a man who knew him came forward, and a knife was found hidden in his car. In June of that year, Roy admitted charges of abduction and indecent assault and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Despite a psychiatrist's warning that he was likely to reoffend, Roy was released from prison in November of 1997 after serving just over 2 years of his sentence. He was one of the first people in Britain to go on the sex offenders register, but he was forced to serve an extra 5 months in prison for refusing to participate in a sex offender rehabilitation program. In November of 2002, Roy was given a 50-year minimum sentence by Home Secretary David Blunkett, meaning he would not be released from prison until 2051 at the age of 92. Roy appealed against the ruling, and in 2010, the High Court reduced his minimum term to 40 years, making him eligible for parole at the age.
My God, a person shouldn't be able to create such monsters, my God. Like, imagine having a baby, he come out the womb looking like that, my God. God damn, this is an ugly bastard, bro. Damn, I hate this dude.
Roy's time in prison was a living hell. The violence and tragedy that he endured left a lasting mark on his body and soul. In 2002, he was attacked by convicted murderer Ricky Tregaskis with a razor, leaving a 6-inch scar on his cheek. In 2011, he was stabbed in the eye by another inmate, and in 2018, he was viciously attacked by 2 prisoners in his cell at Wakefield Prison. The attackers had smuggled blades into the wing and punched and kicked Roy in the face and upper body before stabbing him multiple times. Roy crawled under his bed to protect himself, but the attackers did not stop until the door was forced open. Roy said he had never had any trouble with his attackers, and he was used to being called nonce, pedophile, and baby killer by inmates. It's a miracle he survived, but it's inevitable that if he puts his guard down again, he won't make it out alive. Ashley James
Man, you guys had one job.
This is...
You had one fucking job. You're already murderers, bro. Why you just get this sucker up out of here, bro? Should have stabbed him in the right parts, my God, and R.I.P. his punk ass. Come on, my God. Yeah, one fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I got his ass up out of here. I'm already serving life, my God. You a weirdo. I don't like you not one bit. Meet this fist. Bah! You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I usually don't agree with this type of thing, my God, but they should have stomped his ass out, man. What I'm talking about, my God, I absolutely 100% agree with that shit. Stomp his ass out. Get him all that work, man. I just don't want an ordinary ass whooping, bro. I want him to remember one for the ages, dog.
Is 39-year-old Ashley James
Rest in peace all the people in this video.
Whose darkness of life began before he was even born. His mother didn't want him, so he was raised by his grandmother alongside his stepbrother Terrence Kelly. It was a childhood filled with abuse and violence, which would shape Brofo's twisted mind and make him every parent's worst nightmare. In July of 2022, the full extent of his depravity was revealed in a sentencing hearing in Berth District Court. A young girl was staying with her step-grandparents during the school holidays. She innocently asked if she could walk their dog alone to the park. Brofo saw her near the park and approached her from behind, luring her with a burger from Hungry Jack's. He took her hand and lured her to his house. Once inside, Brofo assaulted and exposed himself to the girl. She tried to leave, but he lured her to his bedroom. In the house was also his carer, who had seen him enter the house with the child. He immediately tried to interrupt the assault by banging on the front door. The girl was able to escape, running back to her grandparents' house to report the incident. Brofo's lawyer tried to blame his client's quote-unquote opportunistic offense on his intellectual disability and schizophrenia. But the state prosecutor argued that it was only because Brofo's carer happened to visit that the girl was able to escape. Brofo pled guilty to 2 counts of indecently dealing with a child under 13 and encouraging a child to engage in sexual acts. He faced up to 20 years in Hakea Prison in Australia, but he had only served 1 year before he met his unfortunate end. On the 9th of March 2023, Brofo was found unresponsive in his cell at Perth's Hakea Prison. The staff provided first aid and paramedics attended the scene, but they were unable to revive him. The homicide squad is treating his death as suspicious, and several male prisoners are assisting the
I'm laughing at the fact that I couldn't be a medic at this type of being in this type of position, because I personally let him rot. Nah, man, I would let him die, my guy. I'm like, hold on, my guy. What type of charges he got for doing what? To a little what? Yeah, my guy, stand back. I just back up, my guy. Wait, he's gonna die. I don't give a fuck. Let this piece of crap rot. What the? No. Fuck, bro. Fuck that nigga.
Detectives with their inquiries. DeAndre Austin. This is DeAndre Austin, a convicted rapist charged with committing 13 sexual offenses on his 3 minor nieces, who will identify as Jane Doe 1, 2, and 3. He periodically shared quarters with them during the period from 2002 to 2006, which gave him his lustful opportunities. The accommodation was so crowded that Jane Doe 1 slept on a fold-out bed in the living room, while the defendant slept on a couch about 4 feet away. During the winter of 2001, he began rubbing her leg when they were alone in the apartment. Around Valentine's Day of 2002, he began feeling, now quoting the Jane Doe, "hands touching on my body in a weird way." By the time she was 10 years old, DeAndre was manhandling her and doing explicit things to her. This type of pedophilic behavior continued with all 3 girls. And the worst part was, their grandparents didn't believe them. Austin was sentenced in 2008 to a life sentence with the possibility of parole for the continuous sexual assault of his 3 elementary school-age nieces.
My guy, if I'd a judge big cousin say, where the grandparents at, my guy? We gotta arrest them too, my guy, for being pieces of crap. I'd arrest the grandparents too, my guy. I'd charge them with life as well, my guy. Arrest the grandparents along with the sick fuck, my guy. Cause bro, you believe it. Man, what? Man, people, family members are weirdos too. I say, man, be careful who you become friends with. Also be aware of your family members too, cause they what the fuck?
That's where he met his cellmate, Rodney Jordan, who was serving a 2-year term for a first-degree burglary conviction from Los Angeles County. On the 15th of October 2020, DeAndre Austin was pronounced dead at 6:30 p.m., less than an hour after correctional officers responded to a report of a man down in his cell, according to a news release from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Authorities placed Austin's cellmate, 29-year-old Rodney Jordan, in a segregated cell, and it's considered to be the prime suspect in Austin's death, but it's still unclear how exactly Austin died. So to all child molesters and sex offenders, this is the unquestionable fate behind bars. Despite having a maximum security prison, a sex offender will fear for his safety everywhere he goes. And while some might be left with bruises and marks, none of them are forgetting.
Yo, all them stories that actually made me almost tear up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Seeing some of these dudes in action they did almost made me throw the fuck up too. There's a combination of both, my God. That shit was hard to watch, hard to listen to. Holy shit, man. Some evil ass bastards in this planet. You know what I'm saying, man? F all these dudes, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could find their grave, each one of them living, and piss on it, big cousin. I hate all these suckers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, big cousin, y'all be safe, my guy. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you want me to react to anything in particular, drop it in the comments, and I got you, my guy. I don't know if I could post this video on YouTube anyway, because they do be tripping about shit like that. He was like, he ain't blurred out none of the words. He ain't blurred out the word, the pedo, none of that shit. Like, god damn. Well, if they take the video down, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm going to upload it anyway. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to upload it anyway, my guy. But, fuck it, man. Hey, what it is, I don't give a fuck, man. Rest in peace to all the people that died. I'm about to say rest in peace. I'm talking about, man, rest in peace to the kids that, rest in peace to all the kids that died in this video, my guy. My heart goes out to them and their family. Like I said, man, fuck all the people the monsters that died in this video. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to, I'm fucking up, my guy. Yeah, man, this some sad ass shit, though. This your boy, Turbo G, big cousin. Y'all have a good day, my guy. Y'all keep your head up, man. Trust nobody. Always be on high alert, too.